No shortage of intensity in game number 1 of this playoff series, and tonight should be no different with game number 2. It's about to go down. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Natchez. Fires it. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Avs win the draw. Here's a shot. Oh, he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Takes a shot. Denies him again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
They put the puck into the offensive end. Quick pass over to Nichushkin. Picks it off. They go back on the attack. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. They've got numbers. Oh, it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Kings take it from the side. Grabbed along the board by Natchez. The Kings ready to go on the attack. Takes a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. The Avalanche have the puck in the open ice. And here's the pass to Nelson. And that's picked off by Lawton. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Shuts him down. And he loses control here. LA's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that caroms off a body in the lane. They've got numbers here. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Los Angeles plays it against the boards. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Pushes it across to Nelson. Puck grab by Dumoulin. Angles it over to Lawton. Moves the puck. What a steal in his own end. Rocks him on the play. Devastating. Hit into the boards and listen to this building rattle. Brings it side of the slap shot. Wow. Los Angeles glides the puck behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Ceci. Los Angeles plays along the wing. Both sides mixed up for a battle for the puck along the wall. Fires away! Oh, and even save on the slapper! And that goes off course off a body. Here's a chance! Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Forsberg's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
LA's got the puck along the boards. Sends it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by McCarr. Broken up at center by Anderson. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Avalanche have put themselves shorthanded, tripping the call.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing and you wind up in the box.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play units.
With their first power play opportunity of the game, they also have an opportunity to get ahead of their opponent here and lead this game for the first time. They've got to zip that puck around the perimeter and get it.
Well, putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net. I can't believe the time he had to walk into that one, James. He just lets it rip, splat shot, no stick side, beats the goalie clean. The power plays are about precision, execution, and skill, and they delivered on all three of those things. And the coach, you can see his face behind the bench. He's really pleased with this unit.
The Kings take a 1-0 lead here here in the late goings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
LA's got the puck. Slides the puck to Clark. Lays into the body on the play. Sends the pass over. The Avs looking against the half wall. Chase right in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Knocks the puck into the offensive zone corner. That opportunity's rejected. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
Kulak's going to be out for the remainder of the game here, James, and that's tough news to hear. I mean, earlier in this game, he was injured, but the likelihood of him returning is nil now.
And he's such a critical piece, both within the room and on the ice. Hopefully he'll be okay, and this is just short term. And he was right there to make the stop on that play.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. Through the offensive zone and behind the net. Right on the doorstep. Oh, he gets the number on that.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Kings lead it 1-0. Dishes it off. Colorado's got the puck against the boards. Big save by the goaltender. And now it's grabbed by Lebanon. Denies him. He got out of it. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. LA's in now. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Sends it quickly to Nelson. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Ferrier. Came up with the save on that play. Chase in front. There's back to that save.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Directs it on over to Nelson. Los Angeles has it in their own zone. The Kings cross the blue line and are on the attack. A skilled use of the stick to put the puck away. Delayed penalty looming. He got all of that one.
Well, coach showing some frustration here. Just doesn't understand why it's going to be an ejection for his player. Recognizes there's a penalty on the call, but doesn't think it's worth a game.
Still have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
But with their team trailing by one and they have this power play, they can't squander the opportunity. They really have to get to their sets, work their options, and put it in.
Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Forsberg.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
I love to see this, James. As a coach, you know how much work that goes into a power play. You have to have chemistry, you have to have emotion, you got to keep it moving, you got to bring it on, and they got rewarded. Let's have another look at this, James. And they're doing it. They look at that net front presence. This game, the goaltender not being by the puck. Exactly what you
zone faceoff. Quick shot! Oh, it stays out. Piece of that one.
Forsberg's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
The Avs going to work on offense. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Puck picked up by Nichushkin. Right in the low slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Got a little piece of that one.
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him, bob and weave, trying to find that puck. He does and makes a save.
Loose puck battle along the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. Colorado's got it near the point. Quick feed down low. Los Angeles gains possession under man. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Quick pass to Dumoulin. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Steps inside the line. Shot! Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block. Goes off the post.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out. McKinnon's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
Offensive zone face-off for this power play group. And does it feel like this is opportunity knocking here, Cheryl?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you're on the power play, there's an opportunity, especially when there's a fatigued goaltender, and you've had the majority of the possession here, James. I love their motion. I love the way they're opening up lanes. They just need to find a way to convert against a tired Tendy.
And he's ridden off the puck. LA's looking to break out, and they manage to clear it. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Driving right to the front. Stopped by the goaltender. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Taken along the wall by Taves. Now he slides it up to Lehkonen. Avoids a poke check. Comes up with the stop.
Back in the play.
Picked up along the wall by Burns. The Avs power play comes to an end. They still deliver with at least one goal on the major. Denied with the glove by Forsberg.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Past the midway mark in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. They win the draw and go on the attack. Transition game. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Taken by Nichushkin. And he takes the pass. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. Denies him! LA's got possession of the puck. Colorado's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Grabbed along the board by LaFerriere. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Grips it, scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, with the playoffs. Just a different basis on regular season and going on in the end of the all make a difference than he does tonight. There's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taking it away, James, and he drops through that puck in front position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible. He's going to see eyes through traffic, finds back at the net.
We've got period number 3 next. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. All right, buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
The Kings haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and they've spent a lot of time in their own zone.
Colorado's got it in their own zone. Picked up along the boards by Natchez. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Puck scooped up by Natchez. What a stop with the kick save! Forsberg's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight, and we'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
Colorado's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Clark's picking up steam. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, look at this chance! Denied by the puck stopper.
Forsberg's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. Take possession off the draw here in their own end. Moves it to the Ferrier. Puck grabbed by Landeskog. Off a stick and they can't connect. Oh, there's some collision that knocked him off course.
He wasn't expecting that one, James. He had his head down, unable to brace himself, and his stick goes by. Now he's got to go collect it. Well, he's really feeling a play from earlier on the shift, James, and now he's wincing on his way back to the bench. He's going to need some assistance here to get off the ice.
Quick feed to Nichushkin. And now it's grabbed by Lehkonen. Slides it over to Lawton. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Here's a chance on the attack. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Along the half wall with the puck. The Avalanche have it in their own zone. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up. Nelson's not going to be able to go here, James. He's hobbling on one leg. Clearly a leg injury, and he's going to make his way down the tunnel with some assistance.
Yeah, I don't like seeing that at all. And, you know, to see him favoring that foot right now, big concern for this squad here going forward. Oh, he got rocked on the play.
Yeah, there's a yard sale out there, James. I mean, his stick goes flying. Stop! Perfect. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal. Certainly not continue to finish the way they started.
Tries to get it to Brindley. There's a shot. And there it is. Stopped by Forsberg. Lawton's got it in the defensive end. Looks to make a play over to Ceci. Here's a short pass to Moore. The Avs gain possession in their own end. Takes the pass. And here at center, that's intercepted. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. That knocks him off the puck. And it's a quick pass to Brindley. Takes a shot. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Big time stop there.
Byfield's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Moves it to Brindley. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Moves it quickly over to Nichushkin. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. Shoots. And they can't find the net. Will play on.
Nichushkin's been a dominant performer in this game. I'd love to see his possession numbers post-game. I mean, I think his metrics are going to be outstanding. He had tons of good looks here, James, throughout the game. Finally capitalizes. But I love that his process stayed the same. He worked hard, he got to the spots, and he continued to get the looks.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession, you want to keep the pressure on, because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net, because, man, he needs a rest.
Oh, look at this. You'll need more than that to beat him. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Gotta find a way to get back into this one as they trail the extra attackers on the ice. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Puck picked up by Burns. Oh, that sounded like a hard crash against the wall.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks, and man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Puts it on net. Storms him with the blocker. McCarr's got the puck in his own zone. Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. Well, they don't have possession of this puck, and he says, yeah, we're going to get it, we're going to take it. So he has to elicit a hit to be able to separate the puck from the player. He does a perfect job of it, and they're able to execute with a goal, and he's going to get an assist on this one, and I love that because sometimes these are the plays that get missed.
The Avs are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. And that pass is redirected. Look out, here they come on the attack. Swing and a miss. Forsberg's going to freeze it for a whistle. We'll all get a breather here, Cheryl.
Well, it's a great strategy to pounce on this puck. This is a close game, but they've been heavily outplayed. Just look at the shot clock. He's had to be phenomenal. But this is a great play. I mean, it's a quiet play pouncing on this puck. But there's strategy behind it, James. You want to set the tempo. You want to get the right athletes out there. You want to win this face-off and get the puck out of harm's way.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And off the draw, they win the face-off. Fires it on. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Now on 2-0 in the series. Cheryl, how do you assess the performance so far?
Well, I think it's been excellent. You come into a series, you got to find ways to get wins, and they've done just that. They've had good habits, they've had good structure. And to be truthful, I mean, the opponent's been chasing the game.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
Well, that'll do it for tonight's postseason action, but the playoffs roll on, and we will see you at the next game. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.